Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Shakira binti Nikmat. My metric number is 4193003.
Hai, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Syair Hafiz bin Muhammad Nur, and my metric number is 419300447
Today, me and my partner for this presentation, Shah, will present about advantages and disadvantages of online classes. It is such a different experience from the traditional classroom environment. Why would someone want that? And why are so many people saying that online classes are a great alternative to in-person attendance at a class? Believe it or not, there are some enormous advantages and disadvantages to online classes. Some of these are obvious while others may surprise you. For my part, I will present the advantages, meanwhile, Shah will present for disadvantages. Let's proceed to our next slide. Here are 5 advantages on taking online classes. I will start with the first one, less intensity. Taking classes usually means showing up on class at a particular time, sitting through a somewhat lengthy lecture and then going directly to your next class. Or if you space your classes out, you may be able to take a break in between, but you still have to stay on campus though. It can make for really long, really intense, really exhausting days. Then you have to come home, do homework, sleep, and do it all again. The next day, it can easily become a green. With online classes, you do all the work at your own pace as long as you meet your deadlines and participate appropriately online. You will be fine. This means much less pressure and intensity. Next is improve your self-discipline. Succeeding in online classes requires self-discipline. You don't have a teacher to tell you when you need to submit your assignment. Your best friend won't call you on Monday morning to make sure you're working on that group project. You actually have to log in and participate in the discussion to get participation credit. Being lazy or undisciplined will cause you to quickly fall behind. By taking online classes, you develop stronger self-discipline, which often translates to other areas of your life such as fitness, work ethic, and even relationship. Proceed to our third point. Easier access to teachers. In some ways, the distance is greater between you and your teacher because you are not sitting in class with them regularly, but in other ways, you have much easier access. When you ask a question in class, the professor has to consider other questions that need to be answered. The time it will take to answer the question and whether they even want to answer the question at all. In an online class, you can email a teacher question directly. When they answer, they can take as much time as they need to give you a thorough answer. They also don't have to worry about getting to someone else's questions before class ends. So, in this way, you actually can have more your professor's attention. Next, on our fourth point is easy to concentrate. It is not always easy to focus in class. Sometimes you are tired, sometimes the person next to you smells like they need a shower, sometimes there's a construction going on right outside the classroom. Sometimes your study group wants to talk about the bachelor and rather than a chemistry problem, and sometimes your mind just wanders. It has been repeatedly shown that studying in a loud or noisy environment make it much more difficult to concentrate. With online classes, it is much easier to focus on what you're doing. You can put yourself in the right environment. You can wear headphones if your surroundings are noisy. Your interactions happen online, meaning they won't easily wander off topic, and you can choose to study at a time when you're at your freshest. If you struggle to concentrate, online classes might be the ideal solution for you. Last but not least is easy to fit learning into your day. With traditional classes, you have to work around the university schedule. If your class is at 4 p.m., you have to be in the classroom at that time, and you have to attend the entire lecture. Failing to do those things will result in missing valuable information. Meanwhile, online classes make it so much easier to fit things into your schedule. You can listen to lectures on your drive to work, you can watch videos on the train or bus, you can respond to comments while sitting in the coffee shop, you can even watch part of a lecture, pause it, and then come back to it at a convenient time. If you have an already full schedule, online classes are the perfect solution. That's it from me.
Alright, for the first disadvantages for online classes is online student feedback is limited. In traditional classroom, teacher can give student immediate face-to-face feedback. Students who are experiencing problem in the curriculum can resolve them quickly and directly either during the lecture or during the dedicated office hour. Personalized feedback has a positive impact on students as it makes learning process easier, richer, and more significant, all the while raising the motivation level of the students. E-learning, on the other hand, still tend to struggle with student feedback. Students completing regular assessment become dissatisfied when they experience a lack of personalized feedback. The traditional method of providing student feedback don't always work in an e-learning environment, and because of this, online education providers are forced to look toward alternative methods for providing feedback. Providing student feedback in online setting is still a relative unresearched topic area, and it might take a while for any specific strategies to make fully research-based and prove to be effective. The second is e-learning requires strong self-motivation and time management skill. Lack of self-motivation among students continues to be one of the primary reasons why students fail to complete online courses. In traditional classroom, there are numerous factors which constantly push students toward their e-learning goals. Face-to-face communication with professors, peer-to-peer activities, and strict schedule all work in unison to keep the student from falling off track during their studies. In the setting of the online learning environment, however, there are few external factors which push students to perform well. In many cases, the students are left to fend for themselves during their e-learning activities without any consultant urging them on toward their e-learning goals. Students taking e-learning course will find that they are often required to learn difficult materials in a comfortable home setting without any of the added pressure normally associated with traditional colleges. As a result, keeping up with regular deadlines during online studies can become difficult for those students who lack strong self-motivation and time management skills. The third is cheating prevention during online assessment is complicated. Unfortunately, one of the biggest disadvantages of online classes continues to be cheating through various methods. Compared to on-campus students, online students can cheat on assessment more easily as they take assessment in their own environment and while using their personal computer. The students cannot be directly observed during assessment without a video feed, making cheat detection during online assessment more complicated than for traditional testing procedures. Additionally, without proper identity verification system in place, students taking online assessment might be able to let a third party take an assessment instead of themselves, resulting in a wholly fraudulent test result. The fourth is e-learning lack face-to-face communication. The lack of face-to-face communication ties together with many of the previously mentioned disadvantages of online e-learning. Lack of any kind of face-to-face communication with the instructor inhibits student feedback, causes social isolation, and could cause students to feel a lack of pressure. A lack of pressure is disadvantageous in the sense that it causes students to abandon their studies more easily. Constant nudging by professor may be disagreeable for many, but is effective method for improving student retention. And last but not least is lack of accreditation and quality assurance in online education. If e-learning is to be considered as effective and authentic as traditional learning, it must be encouraged that all online schools are qualified and accredited. Unfortunately, at the current point in time, there are still a vast number of online learning platforms which are unaccredited and where all the materials are quality checked by no one beside the instructor themselves, such as poor quality assurance and a lack of accredited online learning provide continues to weaken the legitimacy of online education. Thank you. For the conclusion is, online manner of education has both pros and cons. In my mind, learning is necessary for human due to its relief and it creates a method to deepen themselves skills.